asked me to move forward. I have had nightmares ever since. At night I can't sleep. I have nightmares of her eyes pleading for help.
Painful words of a grieving mother as Lily Poff and other members of her family made a presentation to the Cypress Health Region on Thursday. Close to 40 people packed into the meeting room of the local health region to voice their concerns over the death of Diane Poff. On August 12, 2005, longtime Palliser Care Center resident Diane Poff was lowered into a bath by 2 nursing aides. The temperature of the water was too hot, and 51-year-old Poff suffered a series of burns to her body and later died due to complications from the incident. In a 2-hour presentation to the health region, the Poff family and its legal counsel made victim impact statements and showed a series of slides outlining the damage on Diane's body, which according to the family resulted in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd-degree burns, which stretched from her feet to her back area. The presentation to the Cypress Health Region follows a settlement earlier this year in the amount of $85,000 paid out to the family. Despite the settlement, Luann Wagner and other family members feel the Cypress Health Region has shown a lack of compassion throughout the entire process.
Talk is cheap for us. It sounds like the same old response that we've heard in the past. I think the genuineness just wasn't there that we were hoping for at the end.
They've done what's required of them by law. They've done what's required of them by the settlement, and that's where it's going to end for them.
Family members still ask why the incident occurred and why the nursing aides on duty were not dismissed.
They tell me now how they love my daughter. If you love someone, do you take them and put them in scalding water?
So if you put somebody into boiling water, we're not going to have any blame or shame, because that would be not a real good thing. But that person won't be taken out of that because they're looking after people's lives.
Cypress Health Region CEO Jim Hornell listened intently to the family's concerns and later had these comments, although still not completely answering the question on discipline.
If we're going to change the culture, then we have to look at doing things differently. And to say that people who make mistakes are immediately going to be dismissed and are not going to be engaged in the process, I think is not part of changing a culture. It's keeping things the way they were. And these people who participated, who worked for us, participated in the root cause analysis, helped us try and identify what went wrong so it wouldn't happen again. And like I've said before, and I guess I'm leery of saying it because I know things that I say are taken in so many different ways, but we don't want to have a blame and shame culture if we're going to be able to owe up to mistakes, accidents, or near misses. And if we don't make that kind of a change, we'll be back to the same old ways. And I don't think anybody wants that.
The family now plans to discuss the idea of taking the matter further and involving Saskatchewan's health minister with a full inquest into the case. The Poff's legal counsel also states that Diane's unfortunate incident has also piqued interest on a national level.
The Canadian Patient Safety Institute has an active interest in this case and in them, because what's really missing to a large extent is the patient's point of view in all of these investigations that have to do with the patient. Really, I mean, half of it's missing.
And as a possible inquest into the Diane Poff case looms, the Cypress Health Region stands firm that it will work towards eliminating any future incidents similar in nature.
We've taken specific precautions with respect to that particular incident and bathing procedures. And can I guarantee that there won't be accidents in healthcare in our health system? No, I can't. But I can certainly tell you and tell everyone that we want to make sure that when things go wrong, we want to be open about it, we want to share information, we want to learn from it, and we want to put things in place. And also, again, I mean, we regret that this accident happened, and we certainly wish it didn't, and we've done the best we can under the circumstances.
Southwest TV News will continue to follow this story as it unfolds.